So I'm back, having traveled from Svalbard, Norway, here to Bozeman, Montana. I'm here at my home, and we're going to now start the process of making sure that all these pictures that I shot for the Arctic Documentary Project and Polar Bears International are backed up across all my devices. Now, one of the things that inspired me to do this little presentation was the fact that there's a really unique little program I use called Mylio that has already sent the originals that I shot in Svalbard all the way over here to Montana and are on my hard drives, my Drobos, down at the office. I have another Drobo system and computer here in my home that I want to make sure these images get backed up over to as well. The original inspiration for doing this little presentation for you guys is to show you this amazing technology called Mylio that gets my pictures from literally thousands of miles away, 3 hours out into the North Atlantic from Norway, all the way to Bozeman, Montana before I even got here. So come with me and I'll show you how this all happens. Welcome to my humble abode. Just like everybody else, I come home, I've got my pictures, I want to take care of them, I want to make sure they're safe. And so we're going to go through that process. I'll sit down with you at my desk and I'll show you the tools that I use to make this happen. We're going to now go through my briefcase and I'm going to bring out all my gear so that you can see specific equipment that I use when I'm in the field and how it all comes together. So these are the items that I put together once I get home, just like you would. Sit down at my desk to get these pictures into a safe location so that they're always protected and easily accessible. To do that, I'm going to just give you specifics. This is an SD card reader. The second most important element is what I call my Mylio main LaCie drive. Now this is a LaCie 4 terabyte rugged drive and something I can't recommend enough. I actually have lost a drive due to dropping it, and so I moved over to the LaCie rugged drives. This being 4 terabytes allows me to save previews on here from Mylio that are big enough for blogs, Facebook, slideshows, or presentations while I'm on the road. This is holding over 1,070,000 previews. That's how many pictures I have in the Mylio system, and those previews are big enough that I can actually work with them here on this drive that I can take with me anywhere around the world. Really a nice option. One of the final elements that is so important, this is a Seagate 1 terabyte backup plus. You can buy this at Costco for as little as, I believe, $59, the 1 terabyte ones. They do come in 2 terabytes as well, but it's an important element. It's outside the Mylio system, and I do that on purpose. I collect all the pictures that I shoot in the field and I put them on what I call my field originals. I look at this as something similar to a film canister of the original images. On the road, I have my originals on here. I have Mylio put them on my LaCie 4 terabyte rugged drive, and then I take a copy and manually copy a set of those pictures over here on what I call my field originals. So while I'm in the field, I have 3 copies. Now, we're going to talk about one of the incredible benefits of Mylio. If you have internet speeds that are high enough, which I did in Svalbard, Norway, and it was one of the reasons that inspired me to do this little program. My pictures from Svalbard, Norway, which is 3 hours off the coast in the middle of nowhere of the northern Atlantic Ocean, beat me home to Bozeman, Montana. And in fact, all these pictures that are on this computer right now that I shot in Svalbard are now on my Drobo that is attached to my Mac Pro at my office. Astonishing in my opinion. So not only do I have a copy here, I have a copy here of the originals, I have a copy here of the originals, I already have a copy on my Drobo in my office here in Bozeman, Montana. That's what made me wanting to share this unique and completely revolutionary way to protect your pictures. So we're going to go over some more details as to how that all happened. But I wanted to share with you the specifics that I have that'll be just like yours. Not a lot of gear here. Laptop, 2 external hard drives, SD card reader, and a little over 2,000 pictures from my trip to Svalbard, Norway, working with Polar Bears International and the Arctic Documentary Project. The true magic of Mylio, one, is the fact that it can hold so many pictures. 1,076,196 images are what I have in the Mylio library. I have access to every digital picture I've ever shot. Then secondly, you'll notice all these different devices here. I've got my MacBook Pro 13-inch, that's what this is. I've got Dan's Mac Pro, that is the office machine with a Drobo attached. Here's Mylio Mainless C, that's what we talked about earlier. I showed you the rugged drive that I have attached to my laptop. So you'll notice that these 3 are all in a bright green. Also, there is a orange line with a number that tells me that my Mac Pro is still getting some of the originals that I had loaded on the plane when I was coming home last night. You'll notice that these other devices are either light green, not a bright green, or yellow. And that tells me that these are not hooked up. My iPhone is not hooked up right now. It's not turned on and being shown. Mylio is not running on my iPhone. My iPad is the same situation. My iPad's looking for 319 frames. Daniel's Mac Mini, that's the one in my house here that I'm getting ready to transfer pictures over to. It's not on and running. The Drobo Home is attached to the Mac Mini. It sees it as a separate device, as well as a second Drobo Home, what we call an extended drive. This is because my pictures got to be so many we had to add another one, but Mylio sees that. Jill's Mac is offline and it's yellow, so she's not seeing any of the pictures that I'm loading right now. But what's phenomenal about this is that Jill is my office manager, and she has access as I shoot these pictures from wherever I'm at. She's only missing 319 out of the 2,000 pictures that I shot in Svalbard. But because of Mylio's transferring them across the internet, she's got access to those almost as soon as I do when I put them on my Mac in the field. My MacBook Pro 15 is a computer that I use as a backup in case one of these go down. I can actually grab it and hit the road without having to worry if another machine is being repaired. A Mylio Backupless C is another drive that I back up things to. Tanya's Mylio is offline because she's in Borneo right now. She doesn't have it on, but she also gets all of these images when she turns Mylio on, and they all sync up over to her machine. So all these devices are seeing 1,076,196 images, and they're doing it almost in real time. It's not quite real time, but eventually they all catch up to each other, and everybody across our system has these pictures. That's the magic of this system. Simply astonishing. So that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. There are so few photographers that understand the incredible power of this little program called Mylio, let alone even know about it. And I'm hoping by doing this little presentation that we're going to help spread the word, because quite frankly, I can't even imagine my photographic workflow without this software. So do me a favor, go take a look at the program, mylio.com. You can get a free 30-day trial. Take a look at it for yourself. Let me know what you think, and drop your comments in below this video, and I'll answer anything you've got questions about. Thanks for watching. Help me spread the word. This is an incredible little program, and I want to see it succeed. Thank you.